Welcome to a quick overview of Ohio's graduation requirements and state end-of-course tests. To graduate in Ohio, students must meet two requirements. The first is to earn credits by completing coursework, or in other words, earning credit by passing classes you take here at Strongsville High School. The second requirement is to prove that you're ready for either college or the world of work by completing one of 3 college and career readiness pathways. We'll begin by talking about credits. To be eligible for a diploma, you'll need to earn credit by passing classes. For students in the classes of 2018 and 2019, you'll need a total of 21 credits. Students in the class of 2020 and beyond will need 22 credits. In addition to passing classes and earning credits, you'll need to complete one of 3 college and career readiness pathways. Today, we'll be focusing on Pathway 1, Ohio State Test and End-of-Course Test. There are a few things you need to know about the end-of-course test. First, end-of-course tests are state tests that happen at the end of the class they are meant to assess. In other words, you take the test at the end of the class that goes with it. Here's an example. Susan is a 9th grader and Brian is a 10th grader. They are both taking biology this year, so they will both be taking the biology end-of-course test this spring. It doesn't matter that they're in different grades. They take the biology test because they are both taking the biology class. The second thing you need to know is that these tests are important. While they may feel a lot like some of the tests you've taken in elementary and middle school, these tests are different in one very important way. The scores you earn on them can determine if you get a high school diploma. But which classes have end-of-course exams? Not every class you take in high school has an end-of-course test. There are only 7 tests students will take. As I mentioned before, when you take these tests depends on when you take the class that goes with them. But most students will follow this pattern. In 9th grade, students take the English 1, Algebra 1, and U.S. History tests. In 10th, most students will take the English 2 test, Geometry, and Biology. And in 11th grade, students will take the U.S. Government test. Remember, while this list is when most students will take each test, you may be different. Some 9th graders, for instance, may have already taken Algebra 1 if they had algebra in middle school. What matters is that you take the test when you take the class. After taking each test, you will be given graduation points based on your performance level. The most points you can earn on a test is 5. Because there are 7 tests, that means a student can earn a maximum of 35 points total. But how many points do you need to graduate? The answer is 18. But there's more to it than that. You also have to earn a certain number of points by subject area. You'll need to earn at least 4 points combined on the English 1 and English 2 tests, 4 points on Algebra 1 and Geometry, and at least 6 points combined on U.S. History, Government, and Biology. You'll notice if you meet the minimum number of points per subject area, you'll have only 14 points, but you need 18 to graduate. Ideally, we want all students to earn at least a 3 or proficient on every test. A student earning a 3 on every test will have a total of 21 points and be able to graduate. Here's the answer to one last and important question. When are this year's tests? Here are the upcoming test dates. Add them to your planner or phone. It is essential that you are on time for testing on these days, are well rested, and have had something to eat so you can do your best. If you have any questions, please talk to your teacher, guidance counselor, or assistant principal. Thank you.